Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your weekly track guide here at the Red Bull Ring in Austria. My name is Mark and we're on board with Chris once more to bring you a track guide from MRC here in Austria, one of the shortest circuits here and very, very fast indeed. Only 10 corners but all vitally important. So coming through the final corner to start the lap, DRS wide open down the start and finish straight. Your braking point about the 100-metre board there, does left hand side down to about 4th gear, try and take as much curve as possible and using the outer curve. DRS wide open once again through the kink. Here it is up ahead of turn 2, not really a corner but hey ho. And we've got the braking point about 100 metres again to 2nd gear, the apex, get the car straightened up and we are open the DRS wide again as we run down the hill once more. Pick your braking point, 100 metres is perfect to about 3rd gear, easy to understeer and then run a little wide, but you can let the car run wide, bring the car back to the right hand side, about the 50-metre board, drop it down 5th, maybe 4th gear in race trim. Don't want to run too wide, then we just kick it back, maybe 6th gear, don't invalidate running too far through turn 8, flat out part of the track. Then we've got the all-important final 2 corners, 50 metres, taking as much curve as possible. Downshift once more to about 5th gear through the final corner and DRS wide open. And that already is a lap of Austria. Good lap, Chris. And now, would you please, my good sir, pick us to all the braking points properly and the gears selection for all our viewers.
Okay, so turn 1, as Mark said rightfully, you want to be nice and far over to the left-hand side. You've got a 100-metre board here on your left next to these lovely stewards and marshals. You've also got the black light box, which is also, as you can see, bang on the 100-metre board. This is perfect for both race and quali trim breakpoints with and without DRS. Slightly uphill, nice wide approach to turn 1. If you're on the inside attempting an overtake, brake much earlier because this is such a tight braking zone. So keep the car firmly to the left. As you're braking, you can take a bit of this curb. It won't unset the car how much, but don't go over it, you could bottom out. Take as wide a line as you can. See this yellow sausage inside? You want to just miss that. Take all the candy stripes, but don't hit that yellow sausage curb. And open the steering as soon as possible for the best traction and speed on exit. On the exit curb here, don't exceed over that yellow curb. That will cause track limit invalidation and, of course, lose you valuable lap time. DRS line is right there on the pit exit meeting the track. Get that open as soon as you can. Get the throttle planted through this small kink section, which as Mark mentioned is turn 2. Very much flat out, non-corner in a Formula 1 car. Now uphill for turn 3. You cannot see the corner from here, but have faith in, again, the 100-metre board and the black box on your left hand side. This is the bread and butter of most circuits, and this is no different at the Austrian circuit, the Red Bull Ring. A little bit bumpy, as you can see. Keep the car firmly to the left. Again, take a little bit of curb as you brake. Take a wide line and a late apex. Just clip that curb, don't take too much, and again, let the car run wide before pulling it back to the right on the exit. DRS once again, get it open early. Middle or right hand side of the track for maximum traction. There is a small kink, but I'd stay to the middle personally. Now downhill for turn 4. Again, you can see this one because of the hill, you can see this time, but again, it's very hilly. So, once again, black box 100-metre board is your staple. This is where you want to brake. You can take a little bit of curve again. So right here at the 100-metre board. Now, you cannot quite see the apex because of the nature of the circuit. The apex falls away to your right-hand side. So be patient, brake hard, downshift carefully, and be patient. Don't turn in yet. You'll be tempted to turn in slightly later. The corner opens up again like a lot of them do as you go through it. Let the car run wide for maximum traction. At the end of that left hand curbing, pull to the right. This gives you the fastest and most open chance for the next corner, which again is another blind corner. Brake at the 50-metre board, downshift and throw the car in. Take a little bit of curb but not too much. That curb will throw you, and again go over the exit curb here, but be careful of this gravel. If you go into this gravel as Charles Leclerc and Sergio Perez did in 2022 or 2023, you will lose a lot of lap time. Straddle this white line, and as you get to the Astro part here, that's when you want to turn in. You can take a tiny bit of curve here, but again, don't straddle it, you will spin out. and be careful on the exit here for the right hander not to invalidate as you go over the next bit of curb. At the end of the curb, let the car straighten up to the exit of the track, and as we go downhill into turn 9, the penultimate corner, you see the black box, and that's when the track starts to descend downhill. At the 50 metre board, double downshift, lift off, and throw the car in to the penultimate corner. Take as much curb as you can, but again, do not invalidate. Let the car run wide over the exit curb, again, give you the maximum line of attack for the final corner. One more downshift, dab a brakes if you feel you need it. Again, let the car run wide on the exit, try not to invalidate. It's easily done. DRS back open and floor it to the line. You want to be looking anywhere between a 103 to 106 depending on what tier you're in. In regards to ERS, I commonly ask for this nowadays. Final corners turn 1, personally, wouldn't bother using any. Maybe a tiny bit in qualifying. Out of turn 1, feel free to use a good chunk, maybe 25-30% if you feel brave, but don't be too hungry on it. You are already going to have a lot of power and speed with the DRS. Out of turn 3, if we go through here, don't take that much curve. Once you've got the car straightened up, take this sort of line through the middle of the track, get on the battery here at the top of that crest, another 25-30%. Make sure you're off it before you hit the brakes though, because you want maximum traction on the exit of turn 4. A small burst here and then maybe 10-15%. And then you don't want to be using any of this section here between the two left-handers, it would be a waste. You could even go into none in quali in the race, and then again dump whatever you have left, dump it. At this point here, you'll recharge a tiny bit by braking and lifting in these two sequences here, and then again if you have any battery at all on a quali lap, this is where you want to use it, and across the line.
Absolutely, thank you so much, Chris. Hopefully that has helped all of you watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to the MRC channel. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We will see you all very, very soon. Bye for now.